Wait, is everyone here?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Unless we have a sixth player that one of you guys invited.
No.
No.
Exactly.
Yes, it's the cat. It's Katie's cat.
Why is it
Should
that
we make
I
Did
start?
Katie's cat make a character sheet?
She
Yeah.
could use one of mine.
Okay. So, would someone like to summarize what happened last session, if you can remember?
Yes.
From 2 weeks ago.
Actually, I don't remember what happened last session.
I kind of do.
Melb was there.
His name is not Melba. It's Mel. In
Better
what
call him Melb.
universe?
It's his nickname.
In what universe is it Melba?
Okay, well, there's a character from the Ulster cycle. If she's a queen and she's a big meanie, kind of like him. And that's about
Literally,
it.
the second I start record, you start annoying me, dog. Ah! I love you, but stop it, please. Okay.
Lost my dogs out of my room.
Okay. So, someone would like to summarize, please. Thank you.
Okay, so we were trapped in a room, and we talked, and then this pregnant lady came and she was like a Valkyrie, and she took us
But she-
to
okay.
another room.
She didn't look pregnant.
And
She was just.
well,
She wasn't pregnant.
shut up, your face. So then she said you have to kill all these people, and it was Lucy. It was what's his name? Jonathan, Astrophel, Amity, Ryder, Mel, and Tia's dad.
This
I
is
think
true.
his name was. Hold up, I have it written down. Don't tell me, I have it written down. Funnel cake.
Really?
Yes.
No. No, but.
It's,
Oh,
his
but
name
okay.
is-
I like that better.
His name is Funnel Cake.
Funnel in, but okay. We'll just move on. That's fine.
So Anon deduced that Astra and Amity shouldn't be there because they weren't whatever the heck the gray things are. And so she killed them, and then somebody killed everybody else. I think it was Valen killed everyone else.
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks.
Maybe.
And then everyone but Mel and Ryder, it turned out that they weren't who they said they were. And they were just criminals or something. I don't know. I'm still confused about that. And then we talked. She gave us a mission. I saw fear, and that's about it. Funnel cake.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, the castle exploded.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So right now, you guys are currently just outside of the once gate of the castle, like standing next to the city, and basically all you can hear right now are screams of people trying to get away from their chosen Vega, which are running rampant through the city. And there's no real semblance of order. It's just all just chaos. Something that Mel wanted. It's fairly regular now to see dead on the street as you walk around. You guys are relatively safe considering that you have no Vega chasing you, but the majority of the population would beg to differ. Huh?
Sorry, my mom just came in.
Okay. So, it's a bit of a difficult situation for everyone at the moment. And as the dust begins to clear, you see this really tall, this really tall elf with all white hair and these round glasses just gently sitting on the bridge of her nose. She has a long sword on her side, and she looks very pristine. She has a really dark blue jacket or like suit on with golden trim boots. She says, "Nice to meet you. I suppose you're the group Sigrid told me about."
Yeah,
Who's
hi.
Sigrid?
Sigrid's the Valkyrie DJ.
Yeah, Valkyrie. I just remembered.
Yeah. So I'm Rhea.
Where's the hi I'm Anon?
Hi, I'm Anon. What's your name? Usual handshake.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rhea. She never gave me a name for your group. Do you guys have a name?
No.
Should make one
Misfits.
though.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought. Never mind. Okay. So, no need to fret about the castle. Not to boast or anything, but I created such a spell. Would you?
Why?
Why? An event like this, I mean, look around. There's a lot of carnage, I guess.
Wait, so
So-
is the castle actually destroyed?
No.
Oh, cool. That's really cool.
That was actually a smart idea.
Well, no need to pat me on the back or anything. But anyways, shall we? And then she starts leading you through the city. It almost looks like she is a beacon of like literally shut up, dog. Why? Okay. Anyways, it's like a beacon of order and happiness and like pure energy through this really terrible, crappy everything that's going on. She leans over and she says, so how can you please tell me just for an inquisitive mind, how did the sword break and what did it look like? What did it look like?
First of all, who are you?
Oh, sorry. I'm Ria. I'm the lead scientist for the Oracle. Technically, I'm not the lead scientist, but I mean, I do a lot of the. Why? Can you stop it? Okay, now she's on my lap. Anyways, technically, I did invent a lot of things, but my title that I like is in the hands of my superior, Lord Erethem. You'll meet him in a minute. But please, enlighten me. What happened to the sword?
I think Sigurd ever told us about a lead scientist. What's your deal? What do you want from us?
She wants to know what the sword is. About the sword. Do you have ears, Valen?
Don't tell her anything. Why on earth does she need to know anything?
Oh, fine. If you insist on more, I suppose I can supply. Sigrid, you are very aware of the mission that she sent you on, yes?
Yes, we're looking for the shield.
Yes.
Supposedly in a floating castle.
Now, that floating city is a very complicated thing. Very complicated thing. So we need top scientists, top minds to assist in getting there, if you will. And that's why they called upon me and Lord Erethem, which, again, you'll meet him in a moment. Now, are you gonna keep me waiting? I'd like to please hear what happened to the sword.
So
Sword
this
broke.
evil dude smashed it and took all its power.
Ah, yes, Mel. But how did he do it? Did you see? Did you see how he did it?
Lightning.
He was struck by lightning.
Ah, typical. Okay, well,
Typical. Has this
Now we
happened
know.
before?
How many gods have he witnessed killed?
I have not. I have personally not. But in a case like this, me and Lord Erethem have found ways to destroy relics such as that. No, don't get it confused. Okay, we're not about to go steal and break something and send the world into complete chaos like he did. But we're
Why would you
curious.
research?
I'm curious. Have you never had the urge of curiosity?
I've never had the urge of curiosity to destroy a weapon that kills a god, no.
What a depressing
Say
life
I
you may
have.
lead. You have. So you would understand. I hope.
I'm consistently curious. I don't understand half of what's going on most
Exactly.
times.
See? It's a drive that all of us have, I guess. And at this moment, some innocent poor soul trips on her leg and gets like killed by the Vega. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then she keeps moving, and then she leads you guys to this really large building. It looks like a sanctuary. Not really, but I mean, like it's more like this really pristine building. She's like, "Welcome, welcome to the Imperial Library, not the Imperial, but the Imperial." So, she leads you inside, and it's this vast, vast, vast library. One of the biggest you've ever seen. More like if you were to compare it to, I don't know, shoot, like, I don't know, but it's a really big library. Okay, it's a really big freaking library. She says, "Okay, who would you consider the leader in your group?"
I think I'm the smartest one here.
Anon.
Does everyone
Ah,
consent with this?
No, I
I'd
think
say
it should be
Valen's the
Anon.
most perceptive. He's checking around all the time.
Did I?
He'd at least try and keep us out of trouble.
So to this dirty-looking man, Valen? Yes.
I am.
Well, Anon knows most about the gods, and that's what we're all doing right now. So I think
I
it should be
don't
him.
really.
Did
Only
I
my
s-
mother and father.
Did I strike a
And
chord?
that's sort of who we're dealing with.
Did I strike a
That's
chord?
true.
A chord has been struck.
A chord
Yeah,
has
What do
there's
you
a
need?
lot going on that you've not witnessed.
Why? Well, I do have
Aren't the most friendly group towards each other.
a lot more knowledge than you might initially perceive. But if you say Valen is the leader of this group, may I have a moment of your time, please?
Yeah, whatever.
She looks a little taken back by that. She's like, "Oh, okay," and then she leads you off into a room. In the meantime, what else is everyone else doing? What else is everyone else doing? What are you guys doing?
We're in a
Besides-
library finally.
You're in a
I
library.
want to talk to Katie
Okay.
or Thea, whatever her name is. Sorry,
Says it on the
wrong me.
Discord.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm looking at something else.
Okay.
Not Discord.
Okay.
Want to go
Do you want to
find
talk?
here? I go over and just start walking around, looking at the books.
Okay, I'm gonna follow her. Hi, Thea.
Hey, what's up?
So, I know you've mentioned it a couple times, but why are you like out here? I mean, shouldn't now that she looks kind of sad, now that your dad isn't alive anymore, shouldn't you be going back? Cause to rule.
Well, it'll take a while for me to. And I haven't really told anyone until I told you guys about it. Like, I haven't let anyone get close to me in the last, like, since I left. So I'm not, like, it's just me trying to figure out how to say this. So it's weird to talk about for me, I guess.
Well, I'll keep anything you say secret if you want me to.
So when I left, my goal was to go away until I was ready to rule. And because my mom is still in power, I haven't felt the need to go back quite yet. And restricting.
I missed that last word. Sorry, what was it?
Restricting.
Oh, okay. But what's restricting?
My mother and I have never really gotten along. We have very differing views on how things should be, and although I respect her greatly, I know that going back would be hard. I also have to think about the future of the is it a kingdom? Okay, great. I also have to think about the future of the kingdom, and I'm not I won't feel ready to rule until I know I have a way to get an heir.
Oh, I see. Cat hugs you. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll all work out just fine.
I hug her back. Thanks. What about you? What are your plans for the future?
I don't know. I left so I could prove to Mom and Papa that, I'm not just a little kid, which I
Hmm,
think sometimes they forget. I don't know. I just feel like I've made everything worse. And yeah, this is just great. Now the world
No,
might
you
end.
haven't. You really haven't. It's not your fault.
Well, I kind of stabbed Mel, and I feel like that's one of the reasons he hates us, and hence is trying to kill everyone, like Anon's dad.
He would have hated us even if you hadn't stabbed him. Um,
Did she die?
Who?
Okay. You.
I'm sorry.
You just didn't
I guess
respond.
Katie must have cut out because I didn't hear a question.
oh, sorry. I didn't ask anything. I just kind of ended what I had to say. If that like did the last thing I said was he would have he would hate us even if you hadn't stabbed him. That's just the person. That's just who he is.
I guess, but still, still feel like it's my fault that I mean, we're trying to steal something from a god. Anon's dad is dead. I
Mhm.
feel bad about that.
Yeah. I mean, we all do things that we wish we could go back and undo, but that's how we become better people by having those experiences.
You are so smart. You know that?
Spent the last 50 years working on it.
Art thou done? Take that as a yes.
Um,
Cool. Anon,
Yeah,
what are you
sure.
doing?
the librarian. I assume there's one. Right.
Not that you can see.
Oh, great. Okay, well, Anon, in that case, will start going through the aisles. He's just looking for like medical books.
Okay. You find an entire corner of the library dedicated to it, which, just judging by the size of this library, is like over 5,000 books or so. So,
Jeez. Okay. Uh, yeah, he just want to know the basics of, just looking for the basics of, I guess, first aid for now.
okay. Now, Tia and Liberty, you were done, right? I didn't cut you off.
I think.
Unless,
Is he?
I think.
well, you guys can
Oh,
continue.
yes.
But right now, I'm going to go attend to Valen.
What's up?
What's up, Greg?
That wasn't Valen.
Oh,
Jamie.
what? Oh, that was in Valen. Oh. Laughs in
Yeah.
Laughs in Valen. Okay, whatever. So you're led sorry. So you're led through this a series of corridors until you get to this pristine office, which has its own mini library, give or take 1,000 or so books in there. It's a typical kind of like study of like this really rich man, but it's more or less really tattered with books, and it's not really necessarily, it's like orderly chaos really. And she says, "This is Lord Eretham." And he shakes your hand. It's a tall man, white hair, similar round glasses, and similar colored suit. But he has no weapon on him, it doesn't look like. He says, nice to meet you, I'm Lord Eretham. What's your name?"
Valen.
"Ah, Valen. Okay. This is the..." And then they kind of just whisper to each other, and it's like, yeah, okay. Now, I presume the reason why you're in here is because they elected you leader of the group, yes?
That's right.
Okay.
What do you need from me?
Please take a seat. He motions over to his desk.
Does the seat look like a trap?
It does not. It does
Okay.
not. Okay. Perfectly normal
You have to
felt
sit down.
seat, you know. Okay, you have to sit down, and then he moves over to the other side of his desk. He says, "Okay, well, now since you've been sent over here by gracious Sigrid, wonderful woman that is, I presume you're here to help us in acquiring the shield, yes?"
Yes.
Okay, well, there's something to help us. We'll be accompanying you in this, so don't worry. But this is just to brief you on it. There is a vital piece of acquiring... how shall I put this? How smart would you say on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, from a scale of 1 to 20, I'd be
A 10? Ah! Alright, I guess I should lower the... Okay. Well, we know basically nothing about this city in the sky. Our best theories come from... It's literally the aurora on the far north, which I personally have seen. Now, in what me and my colleague here have deduced is that it will take a machine of such great power and the top engineering to open a gate, I guess you could say, to the city in the sky. Now,
You mean the spell, or?
no. A mixture, a coalescence of both magic and science. It's really quite beautiful, but we only have plans. And he unravels this blueprint in front of you, and he says, "Look at it. Isn't it wonderful?"
What does the blueprint look like?
It's basic. It looks like a mess of just It's just a giant information page, and then you can see these various components that go to it. And there's one stone. There's a stone-like drawing with various swirls on it. And he points to it and he says, "This is something called the Runic stone. We need this. Very vital to this machine." Now, this machine, using this Runic stone, which is prophesized to open up a gate. Okay? This stone is something that can do it. Now, it's now currently located with the Seafons, which, like all things, and most conveniently, won't hand it over. We have to go through various various couple stages of
You're cutting out a bit.
we have to go. What was the last thing you heard? Okay, leave the call and then come back.
Me?
Leave the call and come back. Okay, hello.
All right, Jamie, does it work? All right, I hear you.
Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
He was talking about the stone.
Okay,
Yeah, he's talking about the stone.
now this stone is something vital to the machine, and don't worry, we'll accompany you in this. But it is located at a tribe on the ocean. Now, I personally have no idea what the tribe is, but my colleague here came from them, and she steps in. Yeah, we have in ancient proverb a trial to require the stone, and whoever dies, or sorry, whoever fails the test but lives, will become a ritual sacrifice. But generally, it hasn't been achieved before. But for something this important, especially in the light of recent events, it's something that needs to be done here.
A test? Do you know what this entails?
It's a 3-day trial. Each trial, you will acquire part of the stone. Now, it's a 3-part stone, and
Each trial?
each trial will give you.
Jamie?
Yes.
Jamie!
Oh my lord.
All right, you cut out. We'll just go on a private call.
Okay. Okay. Hi. I think it's my internet. It's just being stupid. Oh my lord. This is so stupid.
Yeah, Jamie. Okay. The trial? No, you're good. This is why we. Okay, yeah, my assistants. Oh, you're cutting out a bit. Okay. Technological problems.
This is so stupid. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, good. Wow. Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
It's no easy task.
Now, it's no easy task. It has never been done before. But it's not necessarily the most popular challenge. It doesn't have the best of reputations, but therefore, meaning not many people have tried it. But under this circumstance, I feel like this is something that we need to do.
Right.
Now, there are...
You need this stone for the gate.
Yes.
And there's no other way.
Not that we've come up with.
Is this stone? How do you know where it is, but you never have it? How do you know it's gonna work?
See, I came from the Sifon tribe. This is Ria talking. I came from the Sifon tribe. This is something that I've grown up with. Now, the power of this stone is something that cannot be wielded by humans, or more or less humanoid races that we are, but with the power of machinery and the top science, we can have this privilege of opening this gate.
And this gate, you're sure it's gonna take us to the right place?
Most certainly.
So certain.
Yes. Now, this is actually very convenient. Lord Arathim cuts Ray off. He says, well, this is actually the most convenient. The Oracle has sent down through Sigrid some interesting things. One of your party mates, the weird looking one with the yellow eyes.
Yeah,
Anon, I believe it is. He looks down at his notes. Anon,
got him.
we have some suspicions.
What kind of suspicions?
I don't know if you were there or know him as well as the others, but the Oracle has worries about the power that man can have on the world, judging by his biological ancestors, I guess. Which you're very well aware about what he is, yes?
Supposedly, he's the son of two gods.
Yes, life and death. He has a good side, but he also has a bad side. Do you follow?
You're saying he might be dangerous, but what
He
would
most
we?
certainly is, if teetered on the wrong direction. Now, with the destruction of the sword, we're predicting, me and Rhea, that it won't take much to tip him off the seesaw, if you will.
What are you suggesting?
You look like a capable man. I'm suggesting you keep him at bay, just for our sake.
To keep him off the mission, or just keep him out of harm's
No,
way?
you can keep him. You can keep him on the mission. Just
Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. It's
I could do
something-
that.
Now, we're not saying that this man is about to ruin everything, but he certainly has the potential to. So just keep an eye on him. Don't trust him.
Alrighty, already done.
Already done. Yes?
In my head. Can I have a copy of this prophecy? You keep talking about prophecies and prophecies, but I haven't seen anything. Do you have?
This world is certainly
It written
filled with
down?
prophecies. The Runic stone. That one?
Yes, yeah, and the floating city in the sky.
Ah, well, there's not much about the floating city, but I can tell you about the Runic stone. And he takes a book out of a drawer, and he slaps it onto the table, and he says, "Take it." It's
I grab
wonderful.
onto it.
It says, "The history of the Sifon," which is spelled like this. Sifon, which are the tribe that Rhea came from, and that tribe that you're going to go to do the trials. Here. If you look through the book, you'll find a plethora of knowledge of this runic stone that we need. The book is yours for now. I have another copy.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Besides that thing about Anon, no. We'll be assisting you in this journey. So, let us get prepared. You can return back to your team if you'd like.
Very well. He goes to grab the door, but before he opens it, wait a minute. One more thing.
Yeah.
What do you have written about all of us?
I'm afraid
Just
that
Anon.
is for our eyes only.
Even tell me what you wrote about me.
Say that again?
You're not even tell me what you wrote about me.
Maybe. If the time is right. But now it is not.
All right, whatever. He opens the door and leaves.
Okay. And then we return. Okay, hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry.
What have you guys been doing? Since I guess you had that talk.
Are you guys role playing while we were gone?
Or
No.
We were
Okay.
plotting destruction of the universe.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I think you have a couple things to say.
Oh, I just got back.
Yes.
The group. And did the dude follow me or the girl?
No. Rhea and Lord Aritham are still in their office.
Everyone, come over here.
Yeah.
Hi.
It looks like in order to find the city in the sky, we're gonna have to go get this stone.
Another thing.
About the stone, I have a book about it. You could read it. I haven't got through it yet. But the point is, we're gonna have to find this stone, and it's gonna be dangerous. So if any of you guys want to back out now, go ahead because I can't guarantee any of your safeties.
Isn't everything dangerous?
No, staying at home is, well, there's danger, but it's far less dangerous.
Excuse me, have you seen the weird gray people running around? It's kind of dangerous.
Well, how
Oh,
many
it would be
people
your
have
fault.
died disliking you?
It would be your fault for having enemies at the Vega. Hopefully you didn't gain any during your life. So, you all still ready?
Yeah. I
Sure.
feel like I don't really have a choice. But I want to do this anyways.
I almost feel like I'm in the same boat as you, Eon. But here we are. I don't know when we're taking off, so I guess we'll just wait here until they come. We're joining along with us.
She's coming with us?
She's not the only one.
Child.
I believe the man in class is also coming.
Who's the man with glasses?
His name is Lord Aritham.
Okay,
The
who is he?
scientist.
How do you spell that? Oh my gosh.
Take out the notes, actually. Where is it?
And then that's Rhea.
Into the Mouth of Hell is actually like the most. Like it kind of lost its meaning of the name.
Yeah. Well,
A little.
well,
Maybe. I don't know if we're going to
Well,
Insignium.
we did go into a place that had the god of death, sort of. So technically, we did go into the mouth of hell. If you
I don't
think
know.
about it.
That's not necessarily the case because hell might not be where souls go when they die.
well, not anymore.
Not anymore, too.
presently, but at one point, yes.
No, there was one thing that I wanted to correct. His father is not dead. If his father was dead, then
Be a heck of a lot more issues.
the souls would not have a place to go at all. The only reason why the Vega are still there is because of Anon's father being alive still. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now if his
Guys,
father were to die,
Guys,
yes.
there's a
yes.
horrifying thing attacking my house. It's a lizard. My cat is bravely defending us.
Oh no, a lizard.
Sorry, he just looks so stupid. I needed to mention that. Carry on.
Okay, so Rhea has her backpack on. She's like She's ready to go. It's absurdly huge. Like you can see like a telescope sticking at the top.
Do you need all that stuff?
Of course I do. You don't need it. I am a scientist. I can do what I want. And then Lord
I get the
Aerith.
Well, I mean,
sentiment.
it's gonna slow us down. I mean, Anon somehow manages to keep up. I don't know how.
See, you don't
Probably
make fun
because
of
he's
your friend
strong,
there. You don't
but-
make fun of your friend, but you make fun of me.
Well, he keeps up. I don't think you can.
You've not seen my strength yet, child. And then, from then, Lord Aeritham wheels out a wagon. Alright. I explained this to Valen. He has the similarly round glasses, similar white hair, similar coat. Suit. So, they basically look like they're matching, almost like their brother and sister. And and yeah, he wheels out a cart filled with a lot more scientific equipment. He's like, "Okay, are we all ready to go?"
Do you need all that?
Of course I do. I'm a scientist, child.
Hi, I'm Anon.
Are
I
you-
assume you're Erethem.
Person.
Lord Aeritham. He shakes your hand.
Ah, okay. Nice to meet you.
Did you guys have a chance to look around the library while you gone? Well, we were gone.
Yes.
Oh, what did you find?
On that.
I presume. I mean, like, it's literally like. I mean, you can anything to your heart's desire.
He's
almost.
dead.
Did he die?
Jamie!
What the heck? I'm still
Rip, I
here.
guess we should overthrow him.
Hello.
Would restart the call.
Hi.
I think it's just his internet, to be honest.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Okay. Is it working? Good. It's my internet's been stupid for the past couple days.
Oh no.
Ah! Hello. Hello.
Have we all died?
I'm here.
Valkyrie is typing.
I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
up?
Okay. Tell me if I start
Um,
cutting out again.
All right.
Okay. So, Anon, this is a really, really, really wealthy library. So, to be honest, anything to your heart's desire is in this library. So when he asked you, what you got,
Anything.
anything you want,
Anything?
Anything. They have books
Anything.
predating 500 years.
wow. Regarding what subject?
The Great War. The
Tis a good era to be alive, I guess. A lot of really, really, really wonderful scientific, I guess, inventions came from that time. Now, maybe we'll be on our way. And then he perks up, and so does Rhea. She's like, okay. And then they lead you on a 3-day, 4-day trek to the yes.
Valen, you had a book, right? On something earlier?
Yeah. This is just this. It's a Siphon. That's how you pronounce it.
The history
Jamie
of
can tell
the-
you if you're reading it.
Yeah. The
I
title of the
read
book
it.
is The History of the Siphon. So it's like honestly it's a textbook.
The
So,
floating city thing?
no, actually the place you're going to, it's a tribe on the coast.
Get the stone.
Valen, could I borrow that book? I want to read up on where we're going.
Just make sure you give it back. I hand over the book.
Certainly.
Okay. So I presume you spend how long would you like to spend reading it? Through the 3-day journey, yes.
I mean, how long does it take to do this book?
It looks like a solid week venture, I guess.
Okay, then as much as possible within those 3 days.
Okay, so what you learn is that the sea fawn have been a consistent threat to any any advancement in technology, at least on the coast and where they preside. Um, they are deeply rooted in the basically nature and the water and the sea, and they draw their power from that. Excuse me. Um, basically, the runic stone, you learn about that, and that's what Valen has been talking about. The runic stone is gonna has the capacity of opening up portals to another world, but it cannot be wielded by cannot be wielded by any races alone. It needs something else to help like be a catalyst for such a thing to happen. So
Are there any hints to what that catalyst is?
not
Was it
really
a in passing thing?
in passing thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So they lead you on this 3-day trek, and you eventually get to a bleak, really cold coastline, and on it, hundreds of like tent-like buildings are scattered around, and then Rhea like perks up and is like, "Welcome to my home, the sea fawn," and then she like does this little razzle dazzle with her hands, and then
Wait, what was the name again?
the sea fawn, it's in the chat. Sea fawn.
Where is that? Okay, where is it on the map? Because I'm blind.
It's not there on the map, but it's on the coast. Yeah, let me look. If we were to, if I can literally just,
It's pinned.
is it?
It's pinned in the staging area.
Okay. Okay, so it's if you look at Aura and then go a little to the left on the coastline, probably like 3 or 4 squares, that's where it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So it's yeah. They lead you down into this. They lead you down into the room into like this elite tent, and in there you see what looks to be like the tribe's leader, sitting upon a throne of driftwood, and he says, "Ah, welcome. What is your business?"
I'm assuming the scientist is going to talk.
They don't. They just look at you, Valen.
Oh my lord, what do they want from me?
We're looking for a magical stone.
Here to participate in the trials. Actually, that's
Yeah.
pretty good timing. Okay, well, the trials start tomorrow.
Cool.
They
Cool,
come
cool.
with a couple things. Now, a couple rules. And it looks like he's completely bored out of his mind because he has to give this speech again to well, a couple of rules. If you don't succeed, we're gonna have to like sacrifice you to God.
What guy?
Elsa.
Elsa?
Not Elsa. Elsa. Elsa.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta be right back.
The
Okay.
person from Frozen? Like, let it go? What?
Elsa.
Excuse me.
Elsa.
Is it on the god list? I don't see it.
It's in the notes.
Oh, wait, no, I see it. Woony servant. Goddess of wind and air. Water and air.
Yeet.
In the Great War, and she lives along with the water and winds.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, she's dead.
Wounded. But yes,
That's a completely different word, Jamie.
Elsa was wounded in the Great War, and she lives through the water and winds. So not directly, but yeah.
Okay, so this is one of the more powerful gods. Got it.
Oh yes, big boy, big boy. Okay, so one, if you fail, we're kind of like required. But anyways, I'm not saying that you will. It's fine. Totally up in your hands now.
How many trials have you done?
Well, from my time of being a ruler here, let's just say it's an annual event, so 200, 200 and so.
And how many times have people succeeded?
They got close. One group around 52 years ago got close. Those
How frequently do these happen?
they're an annual thing. We have a festival and everything, but nobody really talks about that, do they? More talk about trying to get the stone.
I don't know what the rules.
Well, that's basically it. Each time you succeed a trial, you get another piece of the stone. And there's 3.
What? And do you know? Can you tell us what is the trial pertaining? What do we have to do?
Well, first trial, I can only say this. First trial, you're going to have to deal with a bunch of, how do I put this? Merfolk. Tricksy little people they are.
Dang it.
It shouldn't
Another
be a big
character knows
deal. How
more.
many?
Well, for the guardians of their stone, they're part of the stone, about 30, but they're
30.
not easily as pushovers as I think you guys believe.
How many people can we take? Are we all coming into the trial together?
Are these 2 nerds going to join you? And they kind of 2 scientists.
Yes, they are.
All right. Well,
They are?
yes.
I'm not gonna.
Rhea.
Why not come with everyone?
Of course we are. Do you guys not
Okay.
like, well, child? I want to consistently call you child if you keep disrespecting us like this. But we're fine.
Oh.
Cat.
No, please join us. We need your help.
Okay. And then you guys get escorted off. It's about 8 p.m., so it's pretty late in the day.
I'm back.
Hi. You didn't really miss much. It was just like telling the rules. So if you fail or / give up, you get sacrificed to a god. There's 3 trials. Each trial gives you part of the stone. That's basically
Wait,
it.
did you tell us anything about the other 2 trials after that?
Nope. Just the first one.
He's not gonna tell us.
Not gonna tell you. So you get let off to your separate tents. Actually, sleeping arrangements. They're about 2 people could fit in one tent. Rhea and Lord Erethem take their own. How?
Girls, tents. Guys, tents.
Okay. Is everyone okay with that? I presume yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, cool. No.
Oh.
No.
Who said
You tell
no?
us your opinion.
Anon doesn't want to sleep with Valen. Pepe.
What? No, I said yeah.
Oh, I heard
I heard
no.
No, I get it. I understand Aiden's point of view if he doesn't want to sleep.
So, does anyone want to discuss anything before they fall asleep?
I think.
Tell us your backstory.
Everything about yourself. 20 words or less.
Yeah.
What is this, a college essay?
Yeah, sure, why not? Valen, we know nothing about you. Despite you being in the group for however many cycles of the sun it's been. Tell me about you.
I'm pretty sure you know more. You know more about me than I know about you. So it's a bit hypocritical.
What do you want to know? I told you everything. Honest.
Oh, how about this? You give me an information about you, I'll give you an information about me, and we'll trade back and forth until you feel satisfied.
Okay.
It's your turn.
That's a short story. I was born shortly after the Great War, making myself on this plane about 500 years old.
I was born in a small village outside of Greece, so I'm 20. How old am I? Just gonna look at this. Nope, that's not my character. Where am I? There I am.
You're right there, DJ.
Frick, I don't know how old I am. Never mind, I'm gonna leave out how old I am. I think I'm in my mid-20s. I was born outside of a small city, village in Greece, so.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm doing all this because I'm not powerful enough and am seen as an impossibility.
I'm doing this adventuring gig because it's my destiny. I'm from a stone, if you will. Destiny's told me, the elders told me, that I was going to save the entire world one day. I don't think I have any choice at this point. Your turn.
Okay. Shoot, I can't think of anything to say.
Brandon's gonna do some push-ups while this is happening.
Bruh.
I don't understand much of Common because my original language is Celestial.
I met Amity at a after party at her band was attending backstage. Did you meet Amity?
What? Oh, let's see. I think it was at a tavern. We had just gone in there, and she came in and played the tambourine and sang a song, which caused a minotaur to kill a halfling, and then he was killed by some kenku.
Yeah, that sounds like Amity.
Was that always the case?
She was always a bit out there sometimes, if you will. Wanted to perform even if those people didn't really want to hear her. She was much more popular back in Incendium.
Did you see her in Incendium?
Band performed in Incendium, yeah. Did she not tell you?
No.
Guess you never asked.
That's
Well,
fair. We didn't know she had a band.
yeah.
Or at least I don't think I remember that.
She
Did
did.
you when you first met her, were you in Incendium at that time?
I'm gonna look through my backstory so I don't say anything incorrect. Give me a second. We were in Incendiant. We were in Incendiant. What is Incendiant, Jamie? Did you edit that in my backstory?
Incendiant?
Anyways, yeah, I met her there.
Incendium.
They were on. Her band was on tour. Trial by Fire. I remember that.
What's Incendium like? I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
Oh well, it's a big volcano in the middle. A lot of tiefling and dragon born. Sculpture, I guess.
What was the last thing? Sorry.
Tiefenins and Dragonborn.
Yeah. Oh, you said the thing about culture.
Jamie, is there anything major about the culture that I could tell him right
Yeah.
this second?
Think of like samurai's bushido, kind of like that. All about
There you go.
honor. Blah blah blah.
They have a lot of honor. Wait a minute. What is this Great War? What's your deal with that?
Well, I don't know much. I just know that there was a great war. It involved dragons. I believe that's when Incendium was created, though I'm not sure on that. And it was so terrible that there are few who were alive long enough to remember it, and the gods had to intervene to essentially fix the world.
500 years ago? I assume some people were still alive.
That's why I asked Tia about the elves and their information.
What did you say?
She said that there were some that were, well, there were some that, was it, their libraries had enough information that would date back that far, and that some of the elves may have lived through it. So, at some point,
Well, not gonna lie, this all sounds pretty crazy. But it's whatever.
we just watched a mortal absorb the power of death, and that's the most unexplainable thing you've heard.
Oh, I actually saw that mortal absorb that power of the sword. So, there's that. It's whatever.
Then, did you see the prophecy about you?
Prophecy.
One that said you would save the world.
I guess at this point, I'm just holding up to it. I'm just holding on to a dream. It doesn't matter. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Liberty and Tia, you got anything?
Oh, Kate is muted. That's why she's not talking. Okay, that explains it. Well, yeah, we want to talk. Yeah, but can we just move? I just want to go to the other chat so no one listens to us because we're weird.
We can recreate it when we come back, but
We just want to be able to talk through what we're gonna say before we say it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On yours, Anon.
My backstory? About a paragraph. Jamie can say that's true too.
This I can confirm. Can confirm.
What else do I have? No.
Let's see. Oh, so we can modify your story now. And
Usually my character is pretty open about talking about their backstory, but there's one part of my backstory I don't see Valen just like opening up about
Alright.
that easily.
Yeah, but
Anna, Amity did talk about her band
yeah.
with Mel.
Mel.
Did say Mel. I said Mel this time.
Okay. I'm just gonna presume you said Melb.
I'm gonna say Mel now because frick you, okay?
Mel.
Anyways.
It's not Marie.
Anyways, yeah, Anon, what was it? She taught.
is Griso GRISEO?
Gr.
I
Yes,
guess so,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's on the map.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how much your character actually knows about Griso.
I'm just tacking that on. Yeah, that's why I asked about his name and all that, because I hardly even know where I am. Anon, whatever. You know what I mean. We're in town near Griso. Oh, prophecy. Or well, you. I said prophecy, but you made it sound a little different. What was it that you specifically said?
It was a prophecy.
Okay.
He who picked up the sword from the there's a sword in the heart of the village, and the person who picked it up was destined to save all of Calanthum, according to the elders and passed down stories.
Okay.
Basically King Arthur, but okay.
That is no. King Arthur was about being king.
This is, I get, okay. This is just
If I
a
could
more
redo it,
extreme King Arthur.
if I want to, if I could redo it, I'll do a. I'll redo it to Alexander the Great. Not.
I know. Okay, I'm just taking a presumption, but I feel like you're just totally ripping off Fate right now. Not gonna lie.
No,
You
not
just
here.
like it because Fate.
King Arthur. Oh wait, are you talking about the knot or the sword?
The sword. No, I'm talking about like Fate as in the anime, DJ.
I'm talking about the anime. Okay.
Oh,
Are you talking about the sword or are you talking about the knot?
I'm talking about just King Arthur in general.
Well, King Arthur is the same as in historical legends, except he
Yeah.
was a girl.
What could they be?
Is Jamie? Is your whole world just called Calanthum?
Yeah.
Like the planet? Okay.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Like the flower.
Calanthum.
Thank you.
What could they be talking about?
Kind of just going over it because they don't. I guess they're shy about speaking in public. They want it to sound really cool. I don't know. That sounds like more effort than I want to put in.
I mean, you could do like the stereotypical. All I could imagine between Anon and Valen was like a stereotypical like sleepover, truth or dare kind of sitting on a pillow in their PJs.
Hey, on truth or dare. Dare.
I mean,
Well,
let's be honest, that's what they did. So
that would be incredibly boring, right? Because Anon could always pick truth, and there would be nothing that wouldn't be new.
Spicy secrets.
Ugh.
Anon doesn't have any secrets. I just said just about everything I thought was important.
Okay. It's ready. Would you like to commence?
No, we started just dying, honestly. It's like we got down there, we started just cracking up too much. I don't think we can do this. We'll
No,
postpone it.
It would take us too long.
To get through the last.
So we'll do it some other time and not waste your time.
Okay. Okay. So, the night passes, and you all have this frankly unsettling dream.
Ooh.
Again?
As you toss and turn in your sleep, it's not a good night's rest by any means, but for some reason, it's more of a feeling rather. But there's an image that goes along with it, and it's this thunderous rage off in the distance beyond on the horizon of the ocean, and from it comes violent waves and a really wrathful kind of presence coming from the storm clouds above. It's nothing too pleasant. So you all wake up really unsettled per se to a really, really obnoxious horn off in the distance to wake you all up.
Have we taken a long rest officially now?
You have, yes, you have.
Awesome.
Cool.
Where's my pencil? Did I not bring a pencil out?
We're near the sea, right?
Yeah, you guys are literally like on the beach. Like your tents are on the beach.
I want to look out across the water.
Okay.
I take leave and I want to look too.
I want to go play in the water.
You're in
You
it.
see the same distant storm that was in your dream.
That's
That
weird.
doesn't bode well.
That storm was in my dream last night.
Really?
Yeah.
We all have
Mine too.
Valen?
It was. I don't like this.
Do you think we're like psychically connected or something?
Hope not.
Why not?
I think it's part of the quest.
I doubt that. I'm gonna go check with somebody. Can I go check up on either the rules dude or one of the scientists?
The rules dude, yeah, you can go check on the scientists.
Are they awake?
Yeah, very groggy, but yeah.
Hey,
They're still
did
inside
any
your
of you
tent.
guys have a dream about a storm?
Rhea kind of just after wiping her eyes. Yeah, yes. How did you know?
We all had that same dream, and well,
Oh,
I opened the tent and I show the storm clouds in the distance.
Wow! And she bursts out and kind of pushes you aside, and then takes out a bunch of science equipment, and then just starts going at it. Lord Erethem still on his like sleeping mat. He's like, yeah, sorry, she does that sometimes.
Is there any explanation we all had the same dream?
Well, she's from the tribe because you can ask her.
What was her name again?
Rhea.
Yeah. Do you know why we all had the same dream?
Well, yes. There's this, there's someone on the third trial, I believe. You get to meet him. I guess he's the reason why the storm clouds.
Somebody on the third trial already?
No,
Yes.
that is the third trial. But as a sea fawn, I'm not supposed to tell you.
You should just tell me all the trials at this point.
I don't want to die.
We're gonna die if we don't know what we're facing.
It's not that. Well, it's... I can't tell you, or else I would be sacrificed, which I don't want.
You already told me enough to warrant your sacrifice. Might as well tell me everything.
Well, I mean, the first trial's gonna start soon, and I kind of want to get this ready. So...
You need to get ready. You're just looking at some storm clouds at this point.
But they're cool and interesting, and you just are a killjoy, aren't you?
Yes.
Is this supposed to be fun? People are dying everywhere from Vega, all around the world. You're looking at some stupid storm cloud because you think it's interesting, and we're about to go through a trial in which everyone who's been through the trial has already died. So yeah, I don't think this is very fun.
She, like, thunderously pops up and gets really close to you, and you can feel her short and quick breath. She's turning really red right now. She's like, "Don't test me!" And then she unsheathes half of her sword, and you see that flames erupt from the sheath, and the blade of the sword is on fire. And then she
Wait, it's a flame tongue. What the?
yeah, she's like, "Don't tempt me!" And then she slams it back down and pushes you away by the face, by that head. And then she goes back to her science equipment.
He takes a deep breath and just walks away.
How close were y'all when you were saying all this? The rest
I'd
of
say
us?
they're pretty close.
Okay.
In earshot, I guess. So,
So Anon.
Hi.
He's gonna talk to everybody. So Anon, you've mentioned before that Common isn't your first language.
Yeah.
What is it?
Celestial. Because I wasn't born here per se. I was, you know, parents being gods and all that was sort of what I was spoken around me. But I was taught Common, Draconic, and Infernal in the last two. I learned those uh, because all I had heard about the Great War at the time was there were dragons, and Infernal because, well, there's two places you can go after death. I figured I might as well know the language of some of the creatures that may be there.
In Celestial, I'm gonna say that's actually a really good idea.
Oh, thank you. You know it too.
Yeah.
Is there any other languages? Why would you need to know such a thing?
Well, I want to know everything. What I wanted to do with my life was to go out, not only explore the world and prove that I'm older than I am, but to end slavery. I don't like it. It's bad. It hurts people. It hurts Papa.
What do you mean? I haven't really heard much from you about your parents or, you know, all that.
Well, don't tell anyone I said this, because Papa doesn't like me saying it very much. But he was a slave when he was a kid, and I he got attacked again when Astra and I were kids, and just the pain of everything. It's no one should go through that. No one should be forced to do stuff and beaten and given no freedom or rights or anything. That's not right.
Certainly. Where have you gone on this quest?
I've mostly stayed in Paratisi.
I gotta pull up my map.
It's sort of the country this is all
Oh.
taking place in, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm a little, just be honest, I'm a little foggy on locations. So where we are now is Paratisi.
Yeah, Ora, Makt, Falming, that place that got destroyed, Triva, the forests, Colosseum, what the heck, I can read. Collium, that place.
Column.
They're all Paratisi.
Ah, okay. So where we are now is part of the overall area of Paratisi.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
From almost perfectly on time, a horn blast in the distance, and
Hey,
sorry.
can I do something?
Yeah.
Just go up to like a random person and
Hi, I'm Tia.
say, yeah, no. I heard about this festival. Can you tell me more about it?
So you walk up to a bystander, Sifan, who's all dressed in blue robes, and it's a woman with similarly white hair as Ria. She says, "Oh yes, finally someone who actually acknowledges the festival. Yes. Well, actually, it's a festival for Elsa. Really. There's games, there's food. It's really fun actually, but people just think we like to kill people through the trial. But we have festivals too. It's great."
What do you do at these festivals?
Well, the main event is is the trials, I should say. But I mean, we play games, we eat food. I mean, you have to try this really really good mushroom stew that one of my friends makes. It's unbelievable.
Oh, it sounds good.
I could get you a bowl, but I guess you're participating, so that's probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Tia.
Tia. Oh, wow. Cool. I don't have a name yet.
When do you get one?
I get one when I'm inducted. That's the time off. You should probably get back to your group. The trials are about to start.
Okay. Bye.
Nice
it was nice
knowing
talking to
you.
you.
Yeah. And then the horn blasts again, and it seems about 16 other contestants walk out of their tents and kind of look around confused. And then you see a guy on top of a cliff, still in earshot distance above you guys. He says, "Let the first trial commence." And then you see a bunch of people walk into canoes on the shoreline.
Okay.
Yay, water!
How many people is it like per canoe?
It's about 4 people per canoe.
Oh.
The storm's coming our way.
It seems way off the horizon. It's not something that you should worry about right now.
All right. I'll get in the canoe then.
Okay.
Same.
So you see a host of people watching you guys, all dressed in the similar blue with white hair. And there's no real, like, talking. It's just all just watching you guys. It's almost like it's like a funeral almost, how the attitude is. And you see Rhea and Laura them get into a canoe next to you guys. Rhea has some scientific equipment. Lord Aretham's just kind of like, okay. So you follow, I guess, the canoes go out about a mile off into the ocean. It's a bit rocky. It's kind of uncomfortable. Honestly, you would probably fall off if you stood up. But after a while of just sitting there and kind of just confused on where the heck or what the heck you're supposed to do out there, you start hear this looming like song. It's a sad song, you can hear, and it grows louder and louder and louder. And you look below the boat as you feel something thumping on the side. You look and you see a mermaid's tail just kind of wisp into the water, wisp in the water, kicking up some turbulence. And then after a while, the song like grows and grows and grows and grows and grows into it's like pervading your entire like audible sense, I guess. So please, would you all make a wisdom save?
I was gonna say I wanted to block my ears. Ah, shoot! I should've.
Yeah.
Okay, no, yeah, stuff
no,
like that.
no.
Just interrupt me. I mean, you don't just interrupt me for stuff like that. So, yeah,
I should have done that. I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
make a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. It doesn't really matter. 21.
Huh?
21.
Okay, 21.
What the?
So you pass.
11.
You do not pass.
13.
I'll 13. You pass.
I'll definitely struggling to do math. 23.
Okay. So you pass. So after a while, you see people just start jumping in the water. You see like, it's just, and then from then you see their legs start kicking really violently, and then they're dragged down by an instant. Anon, he, there's something very, very, very attractive about.
I slap Anon.
What order are we in the boat?
That's a good question. That's up to you guys.
Okay, wait. This is one. We're all in one boat, right?
All in one canoe.
Yeah.
Okay. A canoe paddles backwards, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I'd like to be the one in the the one that's looking and actually making all the calls.
Okay.
Are you sure it's a good idea? Because you're like the strongest one. So you should be
Well,
paddling.
I guess, but I'm also the only one that I could trust actually looking.
Jamie,
Yeah.
would I have time to because I keep that rope tied around Anon's wrist.
Okay.
Would I have time to tie that to the boat? I don't know, like as part of one of like bench seats or whatever.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll do that, and then add another loop to his wrist and tie it.
Okay.
He's like, I think I don't want to go down there, but there's
Okay.
something down there.
I want to slap him.
So, one of the merfolk, a woman, kind of just props herself up on the side of your canoe, kind of tipping it almost, and she like folds her arms and then rests her chin on it. She looks at you, Anon.
Grab Anon's arm.
I kick her in the face.
Okay.
Go power.
Roll the hit. I get.
Yeah, roll to hit with your strength.
Yeah.
Oh, 19 with my strength.
Yeah.
20.
Well.
You don't add proficiency.
No,
Okay.
I'm a druid. Why would I be strong?
Yeah, I said I don't add proficiency.
So you kick her, but Give me a second. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you kick her smack in the face. She doesn't move. She's a Stonewall. Stonewall
One damage.
Jackson. Literally Stonewall Jackson. And then she kind of looks, she kind of like tilts her head a little bit. And she opens her mouth, just kind of like, really? And then like you see like these vicious, gnarly teeth.
Oh. Lovely.
And then she closes it up again and she looks at you, Anon, with such entrancing eyes. Like, it's the most beautiful thing. And you just start leaning in.
I'm getting 3 flashbacks.
And then she's like, come with me, friend. You want it?
I'm not entranced, right?
You are not, no.
All right, I'm gonna stab her in the face.
Am I allowed to like
Yeah.
remake this saving throw?
No, not right now.
Stab her in the neck.
Stab her in the neck? Okay. Roll the hit with disadvantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, because you're like right next to her.
Correct.
And like
Okay.
on the boat with, there's a lot of, I'd say.
Yeah.
Stab her in the neck. Okay. Huh?
It was 11.
That does not
Different.
hit. And then Ray's
Okay.
like, what are you
You
doing,
must-
you idiot? Please don't try. What are you, you're
Wait.
gonna anger them?
Attack, so it's still going.
What?
I still have a second attack. It's still going.
Okay. She's like, please stop it. What are you doing? Just stop
Can I
it.
stop? Can I stop my second attack?
If you want to.
Who's saying this? Who's saying this?
Rhea.
That's a 15.
That hits.
Right. So I guess I gotta roll for damage now.
Yeah.
That's 10 damage. And then I'm gonna roll my glaive attack, and that misses. Because I still have disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
So doing 10 damage.
10 damage? Okay.
I missed all my attacks.
Okay, so 10 damage. you kind of like nip her in the shoulder area, and then she hisses really quick, violently, and then leaps from the boat, shaking it just a little bit. Make a dex save, all of you.
All right.
Anon with advantage because you have the thing.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
Um,
Don't. Okay. Okay.
15.
Okay. Wait, who was that?
7.
Who said 15?
Me.
Okay. Valen 11. 10? 11? You're cutting it.
7.
7. Okay. Tia.
2.
Wow. Okay. Well, Valen, you topple and you fall off the boat, but you still have a grasp on it. Tia just gets yeeted like straight off. She's falls straight like face first into the water, and you see hands start to like encompass her. Like it's from the merfolk, and they just start slowly dragging you down.
Your
We
rope.
in
Your
this
rope with
order, or
a
do
rock.
we do whatever?
What did you just say?
We in this order, or do we do whatever?
I still you're
Are we in initiative order, or are we just doing whatever?
just doing whatever at this point.
Anon, use your rope with a rock.
Yeah, that's the one I
Then
have
I'll
tied
pull-
around the thing. I start untying that quickly.
I'm gonna pull her up.
You're gonna have to. Okay. Okay. Make a strength check, athletics check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's such
Seems
a.
unnatural.
I'm aware of that. Okay.
If it helps, she's like 100 pounds.
Oh yeah. So
How
that's-
much your equipment weigh, though?
Not much. She's not even wearing armor. Or
With
I don't think.
with equipment, she's like 155 ish.
What the heck are you holding?
Wait, what is that heavy? Oh, that. Okay.
Using D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Okay.
D&D, D&D, Beyond.
Okay, this is really off topic, but Jake, did you perhaps drop into the Critical Role College Chicago show?
I have not watched Critical Role in a few months,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so, sorry, Valen, what was your roll? Dirty 20. Okay, so you start pulling her up. You start pulling her up, but she's still being like dragged down by like 100 merfolk.
100 merfolk.
Like okay, it looks like not like not like a literal 100, but a lot. It looks like it's more like 3, but the amount of arms pulling her down.
100, same difference, right?
And then Rhea shouts over, "Try and reason with them!" And then as you start trying to pull Tia above the water, her head finally gets above the surface.
Do I have a free hand?
Yeah.
Grab onto the side of the boat.
Okay, that shifts the boat again. Make another dex save, everyone. Can you?
Nat 20.
I was going to like reach under and grab the other side of the boat, but
That's canoes.
Jamie, am I still tied to the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 twice.
You rolled nat. Do we use natural 20s in this?
I don't know. What?
Use natural 20s?
What do you mean?
Do they work on saving throws and ability checks?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
you got a nat 20 earlier. I said 21 instead.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Guess we're at that.
Anon, you're still tied to the boat, but you just fall in. Tia and Valen make a strength check. And then you hear Rhea, you hear Rhea, just,
22.
you idiots, just reason with them! And then you see, like, they're just sitting fine in the boat,
Yeah.
and they're just talking to one of them. It's just like, well, you guys are flapping around in the water, they're just
Alright.
sitting.
Okay.
Am I allowed to yell underwater?
I'd say so. They would be able to hear it, but you guys probably not.
Why are you doing this? I don't know how to make an underwater noise.
You put water in your mouth and start talking.
I drank my water.
Well, go get more water.
Here.
Hydrate, don't dehydrate.
That actually works surprisingly well, but okay.
Still the
Strength check.
19.
19? Valen?
22.
22. Okay. So, you guys, though you feel a couple more folk trying to drag you down by your feet, you're still hanging onto the boat relatively fine. Anon, as you're starting to get dragged down into the deep,
I've got like 50 feet before
Yeah.
I'm stopped.
yeah. So, they all just stop and just look at you. They said, "For food," and then keep.
What?
What?
I have plenty of rations in my backpack.
We like you, land folk, and then they just keep dragging you down.
I'm gonna grab the rope and stop him from being pulled any farther.
You
Okay.
don't. I mean,
Make a strength check.
50.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna if you go 50 feet under. First off, pressures is gonna kill you. Also, words you
I
air
think
is
depth
important.
is 50 feet is within acceptable ranges.
Okay, fine. Well, knowing Jamie, it wouldn't be. Anyway, also air is important.
Yeah, I get 30 seconds of it. If we're
All
going
right.
by D&D's rules, Jamie.
Well, halved considering you talked underwater.
So I got 15 seconds.
Like 3 rounds.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
actually reason with them.
Okay,
That's
I
what-
got a 16.
Wait, am I in the boat or am I
You're
like, hanging on? to
yeah.
it?
You guys are hanging on. You haven't told me if you wanted to get back in the boat yet. So
What the strength roll gave me for?
they're like trying to drag on you. They're trying to like drag you down.
Okay, can I reach in my backpack and throw out 5 of my rations?
Okay.
5 days.
I got 16 on my strength check.
Okay.
Hold up, guys. I'll be right back.
Anon, you just violently stop. You just
Well, sorry.
That's another 5 seconds of. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Get into the boat.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I like swim under the boat and get onto it from the other side so that it's balanced?
Yeah. Go for it. Strength check though. Athletics.
Great.
5 days of rations didn't work. I just gave those up.
Okay, so the rations. You see those quickly just get grabbed by the merfolk and then disappear.
18.
By this point, all the other canoes have been emptied, and it's just you, your canoe, and Rhea and Lord Arethem. It seems like their group has perished as well.
Wait, the Lord, our scientists are dead?
No, your scientists are still there, but their other 2 people that were in their canoe have gone.
Those are they.
Can I
No
have
one except you guys. 17.
I
So
want my
you're back
22
in.
days of rest?
Those are the scientists.
They're like 15 feet away.
Okay, they're too far.
Okay, Tia, what was your roll?
18.
Okay, yeah, you're back in the boat. You just claw yourself back in, completely soaked and cold out of your mind. Anon, what were you saying?
Can I pull out 20 days of rations?
Go for it. Go for it.
I told them I had a lot of rations.
They just they quickly take it from you and then just keep dragging you.
How many? Does that like knock off a few?
Yeah, I'd say you're being dragged down by 4, and one of them.
Oh, sorry, 10 days of rations.
10 days. Okay, yeah. So one of them. You're still being dragged. Well, actually, no. You've been stopped by Liberty. Do you want to try and drag him back up?
Sure.
Oh,
Question, is this like Pokemon?
Pokemon?
If I shot lightning into the water, obviously after we pulled our friends up,
If you
Excuse
shot
me.
lightning in the water,
die?
you would kill Anon.
Yeah, I said after we drag our friends back up.
Yes, relatively, yes.
Awesome.
Um,
I'm going to pull the Anon back up.
Okay.
Then I
I want to
shift
tell
my
the
weight
note
over to
the
the
rope to
other
knot.
side of the boat.
Huh?
I want to tell the rope to knot.
Okay.
And now there's advantage on checks made to climb it.
Okay.
So I assume that applies to pulling it. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And start trying to pull myself back up.
Make a strength check, both of you.
Ooh. 18.
Okay.
With advantage too, because knots. I
Valen,
got
do
a
you want to try
15.
getting back in the boat, or are you just gonna hang
Am I
on?
not in the boat?
Oh, last time I checked, you were still just sitting there on the
I
side.
thought I was in the boat. What happened to
Okay.
me?
Okay. Well, you're still like hanging on the side while people. I mean, fine.
Guess
I,
I'll-
I, I
I'll
guess
guess
your
I'll pull
last
myself
roll.
back.
Okay. I guess your last roll, like it could have been. So you easily succeeded last roll, anyways. So you're back in. Sorry, that was my bad. All right. What were your guys' rolls?
15.
Okay.
18, I think.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
He Anon is safely back in the boat, and then Ria's just
Yay.
like, reason with them, please. What are you guys flapping around in the water for?
How do I
Okay.
reason with them?
Mer
Talk
people.
to them.
Mer people.
Hi, how's your day going?
One of them pops up on the side of the boat and kind of rests her head and just looks at you, Liberty.
So I remember Vylar did this with fire. I could try and do it with lightning, like just hold it in my hand. Okay, if you don't stop attacking us, I'm gonna shoot this in the water and I'm gonna kill you. Is that understood?
If you
Not
kill
like
You don't have
us,
to use,
to like you.
you're, u- you're
It'll
using your
make them
spell slot if
stop.
you do that.
Yeah.
this is true.
Wait, no.
If you hold your action, you have to use the spell slot.
If you kill us, you won't get the stone. Now, would you? Isn't that why you're here?
Have the stone?
Personally,
We
I just
do.
don't want them to die. Well,
We have the stone.
most of them.
Part of it.
Okay, how do we
What
get
in
it?
exchange for the stone?
A sacrifice.
All these
Grab
people have gone
Anon and
in.
just
I think
eat him
that's
in
enough.
the
Oh my gosh, no!
A willing sacrifice.
I mean, they all seem pretty willing. They were just jumping on in.
Wait, what kind of sacrifice?
It can be anything. Flesh is preferable, though.
I gave you some rations, but
I'm talking living. Fresh.
quick, does anyone have a bird?
Do you just want to bite out of me or something?
Oh my gosh.
No, that wouldn't last us that long now, would it?
Hey,
You want like a limb?
And then from your perspective, you see Ria just like, enough! She draws her flame tongue and starts slicing them.
With them.
you're a barbarian.
I'm sick of these people! And she just keeps slicing and dicing. And then Lord Arathon's like, what are you doing? Please stop it! And then you guys, yeah. So it's like the roles have reversed here.
Cool. If they're distracted, I'm gonna keep paddling on.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, is the mermaid still there? What,
Yeah,
siren or whatever.
she's just hanging on the side of the boat, just kind of looking at you guys.
Okay, Anon, Tia. I'm assuming Valen's occupied with the boat. I will do it.
You're not.
No.
You're not gonna last this long.
Shut up. I'm the only one willing.
What
You
is it
turn
in
into
particular
animals?
that you want? Something that would last long.
We have many
What does that
mouths to
mean?
feed.
On an entire person.
She like knocks on your armor, Valen. This one looks good.
No.
You have all of those other people.
Yeah, but it's not as good as willing flesh. Have you ever eaten? Have you ever eaten?
I can't say I have, no.
Bread's pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Have you had bread before?
No.
Anon pulls out a loaf of bread.
She like
Hey,
hesitantly takes it. She takes a bite out of it. Like she gags and then just throws it back at you. Disgusting land dweller food.
Sorry.
how far are we from the place we need to be?
Good though.
Say that again?
What is the
We know.
problem?
We need. Okay, wait a minute. We need the stone. You're saying you have it?
Yes. We have the stone.
Side
Instead
track.
of
Insight check. Okay.
Ooh.
11.
Huh?
11.
Alright. You're like pretty sure she's telling the truth. Pretty sure. Like it's like 75% there. I don't know. There's a hint of a
What's the other bud doing?
Lord Erethem is just cowering on the side of the boat while Rhea is expertly balancing herself and at the same time decapitating like 6 merfolk at the same time with her flame tongue. Still screaming like a banshee, but
People have gotten the stone. Okay, what was their goal? They wanted us to go into this lake and then swim and then paddle until we got the stone back, right?
no, well not paddle, but so the first trial was to interact with the merfolk until some deal or something was struck.
I got a bell.
Did I say I wanted to eat a bell?
Well, eating's not all there is.
There's to us.
I mean, well, why is that?
Because we like to
You know?
eat. I don't know.
Like, why choose that over, something that could help you hunt?
Wait. You want food, right?
Yes.
You so you get food every year, right?
This is one of the delights. Yes.
I can only imagine that human flesh doesn't keep a year.
No, but it certainly satisfies.
Do you have any like past its expiration date? That's not a thing that has been invented yet. You know.
No. We've eaten them all. It's all
I'm
gone
gonna-
by the end of the day. What were you saying?
Can I whisper to Anon, hey, can you cast light on this thing? And I hand him over a. Is there any rocks or something in the boat?
The one tied to his rope.
Yeah.
Hey, can you cast light on the rope?
Yeah. Towards the end where the rock is?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll cast light on the rock and the rope area.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the rope down into the water.
Okay. As you watch it
Partly tied
descend,
to my wrist.
as you watch it oh god, as you watch it descend, about 50 or so feet down, what looks like an ocean floor, but is moving. Like it's shrouded in darkness, but as you look down and that little light that is giving just a little bit of vision down there, you see that it is almost like the ocean floor is it's like that merfolk has created an artificial surface down there, and it's moving, and they're all just waiting for more man flesh.
Individuals? Or just one big thing?
They're individuals creating like this wall of
Flesh?
flesh, basically. They're just waiting for what descends.
So we have to make a deal.
Yep.
Guys, I'm still saying I'll go down there.
They already denied you.
your face. It's the only way to stop the war. Like, you can't give up Valen. As much as I dislike them, he's kind of important and cool.
Okay, how many limbs would it take?
Oh my gosh.
No, we want
There's gotta be.
a person, an entire person. She kind of licks her lips.
Something doesn't seem right here, and I'm trying to figure it out. How many merfolk are there, anyways?
Right now, there's one attached to your boat and like 60 circling Riaz and Lord Aeritham.
We don't strike a deal. What are you gonna do?
Guys, it's noon.
Kill you all.
Valen, go back to their boat.
All right. Wait. What do you want me to do? Just jump in the water?
Just
No, Valen, no, you are not doing that.
Have the deal. Deal.
For you to come with
Valen.
us?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be our pleasure.
wait, Valen.
Yeah.
Are we closer to their boat now? Close enough
Yeah.
to talk?
Yeah, a little bit.
Has there ever been a single person that has gone through all the trials?
Really close 52 years ago. I was in around. Rhea says through cutting off limbs of, merfolk.
But they started alone and they ended alone.
Yeah.
Anon unties the rope and jumps.
Okay.
I was already gonna sacrifice myself, but okay.
Well, if someone started it alone and ended alone, then something happened because of the mermaids.
Okay.
That's my bat. Wait a
Okay.
minute.
We'll end it
Guys.
here, then pick up whenever we play next. Ah!
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's noon and I have to go. I think
Yeah.
PJ said he
Okay.
has to go.
Yeah, like